Hi, my name is Tina Leahy, and many of you know me as your securities instructor. But today, I'm here to talk to you about a message that's much more important than any exam. You know, in 1997, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. To this day, those words are still difficult for me to say out loud. I never thought it would happen to me. There had been no history of breast cancer in my family, and I'd always taken good care of myself, but there it was. Now, my story began on a Sunday morning in the fall of 1997 when I decided to give myself a breast exam since it had been several months since I had done so. I examined the left breast, all clear. I examined the right breast and, wait a minute, what the hell is this? And those were my exact words. I tried it again, got the same result. So on Monday morning, I was on the phone with my doctor. I got in for an ultrasound and was referred to a surgeon. When I went to see the surgeon the next week, his exact words to me were, "Well, Tina, I'm not very impressed with your lump." And I said, "Well, is that good? Is that bad?" And he told me that he would review my films and get back to me. I waited the entire next day, nothing. On the second day and the third day, I called his office and left messages and got no reply, and I was done. I called the breast care center and made an appointment to see a new doctor. At my first appointment, the new doctor did a needle biopsy on my lump right then and there. And 2 days later, I knew I had breast cancer, and we started a plan of attack. You know, simply knowing and taking action was much better than the unknown. Several weeks later, I had a lumpectomy and 27 lymph nodes removed. Waiting for the lab results for the next 2 weeks was torture. And I will always remember the day that I got the results. I called the doctor's office, and after being on hold for 15 minutes, she came back on the line and said, "All clear." The cancer had not spread. I cannot tell you the feeling of relief and gratefulness I had in that moment. I couldn't speak, but I could only thank God for His goodness. I promised that I would forever be grateful for every moment and do my best to serve God and others and to tell my story to teach others the importance of early detection. Since that time, I've continued to get my regular checkups and annual mammograms. In 1998, I began working with the Susan G. Komen Foundation, an organization that has done amazing work in raising awareness and early detection of breast cancer. You know, early detection is the primary reason survival rates for breast cancer have improved dramatically. At Komen, there are 4 codes that we live by. Number 1, you need to know your risk. Certain factors affect your risk of getting breast cancer. Know your own. Number 2, get screened. Go for your annual breast exam and pap smear. Have a mammogram every year once you turn 40, and no excuses accepted. You also have to know what is normal for you. Make it a rule to give yourself a breast exam at the end of your cycle every month to catch anything unusual or any changes. Now, many women and men just don't know how to do a proper breast exam. So I'm going to take off my shirt and show you. No, I am not going to show you how to do a proper breast exam, but we do have resources that detail how to do a proper exam, and we will make sure you get those. Now also, make healthy choices. Be sure to maintain a healthy weight, exercise, and limit your alcohol intake to reduce your risk. And I'm going to add my own code to this list, and that is you need to take control of your own health. If you aren't getting the proper attention from your doctor or from a nurse, get a second opinion. Think about what my outcome would have been if I would have just said, "Oh, I must be fine," or the doctor would have called me back. I very likely would not be here with you today. And let me talk to you guys for just a minute here. You know, for every 1,700 women diagnosed, 15 men will also be diagnosed with breast cancer. So you guys also need to check yourselves. You also need to be aware of any changes in your partner's breasts. Yes, it is true that men are more interested in handling a woman's breast than a woman is interested in handling her own breast. You know, many times it is the male partner who discovers a lump or change in a woman's breast. So you guys need to be aware of any changes. And you know what? This can be a great lead-in for you guys. Honey, come on, it's time for your breast exam. Now, in closing, I'd like to encourage you to do 3 things for me, but really do these things for yourself. 1, take the time to raise your awareness about breast cancer. We have many resources on our website for you. 2, be sure you send this information to your family and friends. And most importantly, give yourself a breast exam every month. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my talk. The more we help each other, the better off we all will be. God bless.